This is Mrs. Dawson. Simplify expressions. Simplify each expression. Negative 5 a to the 5th x times negative 9 a to the 3rd x to the 7th. X to the negative 2nd times x to the 6th y to the negative 4th times z to the negative 3rd. Negative 15c squared d divided by 3c d to the 4th. Assume that c and d do not equal 0. Let's begin with the first one. Rewrite the expression negative 5 times a to the 5th times x multiplied by negative 9 times a cubed x to the 7th. Using the commutative properties, we can rearrange so that we're multiplying negative 5 times negative 9, a to the 5th times a to the 3rd, and x times x to the 7th. Negative 5 times negative 9 is 45. Because the bases match, we have a's, and we're multiplying, we'll add the exponents. A to the 5th times a to the 3rd power is a to the 8th power. X times x to the 7th is equal to x to the 8th, and that's because the bases match. We'll add the exponents. 1 plus 7 is 8. So negative 5 a to the 5th times x times negative 9 a to the 3rd times x to the 7th is 45 a to the 8th x to the 8th. The second expression has a lot of negative exponents. So using the definition of negative exponents, we can rewrite each one of these with only positive exponents. X to the negative 2nd becomes 1 over x squared. X to the 6th times y to the negative 4th is x to the 6th divided by y to the positive 4th power. Z to the negative 3rd power is 1 divided by z to the positive 3rd power. Now we'll cancel common factors, or we could also see that in the denominator we have a base of x, and also in the numerator a base of x. When dividing and the bases match, we'll subtract the exponents. So x to the 6th divided by x squared is x to the 6th minus 2, which is 4. There are no bases of y or z in the numerator, so the denominator will remain as is. Remember, we've taken care of the x, and now we've got y to the 4th times z cubed left in the denominator. X to the 4th divided by y to the 4th z cubed is the simplified version of this expression. The last expression, negative 15 times c squared d divided by 3c d to the 4th. We can rewrite and have common factors written. So negative 15 divided by 3, grouping c squared divided by c, and d divided by d to the 4th. Keeping in mind that we're assuming c and d are not equal to 0, because dividing by 0 would be undefined. Negative 15 divided by 3 is negative 5. C squared divided by c is the same as c to the 2 minus 1, and that will just become c in our next step. And d divided by d to the 4th, since the bases match and we're dividing, we'll subtract the exponents. Negative 5 times c to the 1st, 2 minus 1 is 1, times d to the negative 3rd, since 1 minus 4 is negative 3. And then the last step will be to rewrite without negative exponents. Negative 5 times c and then d to the negative third becomes d to the positive third in the denominator.